sometimes old wounds or old experiences that you kind of buried, they oftentimes come back to the surface because they want to teach you something. And they want you to perhaps work on them, right? And it's crazy sometimes how things happen that you thought you forgot, but one way or another, just a split of a second, they kind of resurface. And welcome to day 19. I just finished working out and I thought, you know what, I have to record a video. I have to be honest, it's been like a couple of weeks since I worked out for the last time. My body was feeling tired. My foot still hurting, but I have to say it's going much better. I got a treatment that I wanted, or that I needed actually. And let's wait to see how it's going to develop. It was a good workout. I also prepped my food. I might start doing fitness content in the future, but for now, this is it. I went to my therapist today, and during our session, I realized that, sometimes old wounds or old experiences that you kind of buried, they oftentimes come back to the surface because they want to teach you something. And they want you to perhaps work on them, right? And it's crazy sometimes how things happen that you thought you forgot, but one way or another, just a split of a second, they kind of resurface. And, in that moment, it's important to actually face them and do something about them, right? You shouldn't bury them again and pretend like they never happened, because I do believe that this whole life operates in cycles, right? You go through something that's supposed to teach you something, you don't learn from it, and eventually it comes back to teach you something, to give you another chance to work on it or learn from it. And a lot of people are in this constant loop of the same experiences and wondering why their situation is not changing. But if you do choose to work on it, learn from it, consciously choose to make different choices, you will eventually escape from that loop. I hope I'm making sense. And if you choose not to, it's going to keep going on and on and on and on until you learn. And that voice we all have starts screaming louder and louder until you decide that it's time to listen. So yeah, that was a wise discovery, even though I say so myself. And I chose to work on it, still working on it. The fact that I'm aware of how I see it, how I see that the world is working, is a new realization that made me a little bit wiser, You should always be open to learn new things. Don't think you know everything, because that's a weakness, right? If you think you know everything, you kind of come across a little cocky and knowing or thinking that you're better than anyone else. And I don't think we should live our life like that. You can never know everything. There's always someone 1 or 2 or maybe 10 steps ahead of you. And, be vulnerable, be humble. That's the right word. Be humble. And, admit I don't know everything and I'm willing to learn. Just because someone knows more than you doesn't mean that you're a loser or you're stupid. You just, you haven't had those experiences yet. And that's totally fine. So, yeah, that's it for today. Like I said, finished working out. I'm going to take a shower, edit, read maybe 10 pages or something. At least I'm going to read. And get ready for bed. Tomorrow's another work day. To be honest, I can't wait to get out of this rat race. I can't wait to be able to, to decide whenever I work, decide my own time off, my own days off, my own vacation and everything like that. Working for a boss, again, I'm grateful for my job, but since I was little, I knew that there's more to life than that, go to work on someone else's planning and then come back and just, keep doing that day in, day out until you die. It's not for me, but I do what I gotta do. Gotta pay some bills and saving money on the side so I can, progress in my financial situation and eventually set myself free. Whole different topic, but anyway, I want to thank you for your time and I'll see you in the next one.